When I was a student in school in the early years of what used to be college in India, I was someone who studied subjects with a passion. Okay, mathematics and history, my two particular favorites, and I'm not even trying to draw some sort of comparison between the two subjects because they are quite different, are they not? And looking back, one of the things I think is you are attracted to subjects not because of some intrinsic interest you have in those subjects, but because you are guided by role models. I had an inspirational mathematics teacher. I had an even more inspirational history teacher, the latter telling me that history is not a catalogue of events in chronological order, but how it is a subject that defines our present. So through school and college, I learned these subjects with a passion. And it was a passion that sadly I missed during my medical education. You sort of studied to clear exams. And I must say, I did clear exams, but did not learn with a passion to the extent that by the end of my medical education, I was almost thinking of alternative routes and so on. That is when I went and worked in a de addiction center. And I met an inspirational psychiatrist there, an inspirational man who showed me the link between, addiction, a fact of everyday life in Kerala those days, and mental health, and the dividing line with mental disorder. And that is how the interest in psychiatry was sparked for the first time. And he also advised that if you were to learn psychiatry, you should go to one of the better national centers, either the National Institute in Bangalore or the Medical College in Vellore and so on. So that is how the interest started. And to cut a long story short, I got into NIMHANS in Bangalore. And this gap in passion that I talked about, well, that disease was completely cured in the first 3 months of the NIMHANS posting. You suddenly discovered that there was a science, there was a certain rhythm to the science and practice of psychiatry as a branch of medicine that encouraged you to ask questions and to examine facts which go beyond planned medical detail. And that is a passion that has stayed with me throughout my professional career, at least until now. I think that has been a long innings. So that's a rather long answer to your question, but I hope it captures the key point.